Welcome aboard the research vessel Melville. We're headed toward Chief Scientist Lisa Bill's study line off East London, South Africa. Lisa is measuring the velocity of the Agulhas current using current meters attached to moorings, long wires with an anchor at the bottom and a float at the top. The moorings have been in the water gathering data since April 2010, and now we're here to retrieve them. Everything depends on a clever device called an acoustic release, locked to the bottom of the wire above the anchor. Robert, one of our technicians, is talking to the acoustic release. He's keying in a sonic code, telling it to wake up and get ready to unlock the mooring. But will it actually release? It doesn't always. Yes, the mooring's on its way to the surface. We know in latitude and longitude exactly where the mooring was planted, but because the Agulhas is so strong, the mooring will be swept away from that position on the way up. So we will need several sets of eyes on the bridge searching for it. There's a saying in physical oceanography: when you put an instrument in the water, you no longer own it. The ocean does, and the ocean may or may not give it back. There it is. That's step one. The next crucial step is to bring it aboard. See that instrument with the 4 red lenses mounted on the top float? That's the ADCP. It uses sonar to measure current velocity. Next in line, a secondary float, beneath which the current meter is attached. Mark is now detaching the current meter from the wire. Current meters measure velocity in the same way as the ADCP, but at a fixed depth on the wire, while the ADCP profiles the entire water column above the top float. Once it's detached from the mooring, it's brought into the main lab where its data are downloaded to a computer and checked for quality. Those are known as hard hats. Glass balls inside the plastic covers supply additional flotation to help keep the wire vertical in the water column. Clusters of hard hats are spaced along the wire so as to provide flotation for the instruments in case the wire breaks at some higher point. The Agulhas is one of the strongest currents in the world, and so breakage and blowdown are constant threats to moorings. With the first mooring successfully retrieved, 6 more remain. Then, after the data is downloaded and the batteries swapped out, we'll redeploy the moorings. Lisa wants to know the total volume of water transported by the Agulhas over the long term. That's why she titled her project the Agulhas Current Time Series. If the weather and the technology continue to cooperate, then we should have no problem. But that's a big if.